There's no direct process to export IMAP to PST, because IMAP stores emails on a mail server, while PST is a local file format used by Microsoft Outlook. So if you use an IMAP service like Gmail and want to back up to Outlook, you first need to sync your mailbox with Outlook, since it natively supports PST export. In this tutorial, I'll explain every method, so you can do it quickly and error-free, on Windows and Mac OS. So what are IMAP and PST? IMAP, Internet Message Access Protocol, allows access to emails directly from a mail server. The emails stay on the server and sync across multiple devices, instead of downloading to one device. PST, Personal Storage Table, is a file format used by Microsoft Outlook to store emails, contacts, calendars, and other mailbox data locally. So backing up IMAP to PST means downloading your emails from the server and saving them in a file that Outlook can open. But exporting IMAP data isn't always smooth. Common challenges include no direct export option, risk of data loss during manual processes, time-consuming synchronization, attachment handling issues, duplicate emails, and folder hierarchy disruptions. So when do you actually need this? You always want a local backup of important emails. You're moving from Gmail or Yahoo to Outlook, which needs PST, or you want to access your emails offline, without an internet connection. Method 1, Backup IMAP to PST using classic Outlook. Syncing IMAP with Outlook is the only manual way, and here's the catch: Outlook for Windows supports direct PST export, but Outlook for Mac does not. For Windows Outlook. Step 1, Configure the IMAP account. Open Outlook, go to File, then Add Account, enter your IMAP credentials, and wait until the full mailbox sync completes. Step 2, Export IMAP to PST. Go to File, Open and Export, Import Export. Choose Export to a file. Select Outlook Data File PST. Choose your mailbox, enable Include Subfolders, select the destination, and click Finish. Step 3, always verify the exported PST file, its email count, attachments, and folder structure. But on Mac OS, Outlook doesn't export PST, so the approach is different. Step 1, sync your IMAP client to Outlook. Open Outlook for Mac, click Tools then Accounts, enter your credentials, and start synchronization. Step 2, export IMAP data as OLM. Go to File, then Export, select Mail, Contacts, and Calendars as needed, and save the file as OLM format. Step 3, convert that OLM into PST using a cutting-edge OLM converter, which preserves all your mailbox data, without any data loss or formatting issues. Method 2, Backup IMAP to PST using drag and drop in classic Outlook. This is a quick way to export specific emails instead of the entire mailbox. It works well when you have only 5 to 15 emails. Step 1, sync the IMAP account, as before. Step 2, create a new PST file. Click File, Account Settings, go to the Data Files tab, click Add, enter a name, and click OK. Step 3, drag and drop. Locate your IMAP mailbox, select the emails or folders, drag them into the new PST file, and wait for the copying to complete. Method 3, export IMAP to PST using new Outlook. The steps differ from classic Outlook. Launch new Outlook, and ensure your IMAP account is already added and synchronized. Click the settings icon in the upper right corner. In the left pane, select Files. Click Export, then Get Started to open the wizard. Choose the mailbox, and select either Export Entire Mailbox or Export Specific Folders. Enable Include Subfolders, choose the destination, and click Export to begin. Method 4, the cutting edge solution. Manual methods come with limits like sync delays, no large mailbox support, and time-consuming processes. So most users, including me, switch to the SysTools IMAP downloader, which works on both Windows and Mac OS, so you don't need to convert OLM to PST manually. It directly exports IMAP emails into PST with complete accuracy, and doesn't need Outlook installed. It offers bulk backup from multiple accounts, maintains folder hierarchy, advanced filters, incremental backup to avoid duplicates, large mailbox support, secure modern authentication, an option to exclude unwanted emails, and 24/7 technical support. After installing, here's the full working process. On the setup screen, select IMAP as the source and Outlook, that is PST, as the destination. Mark the email checkbox under workload selection. Use the date filter if you want to back up a specific date range. In the Source tab, open the IMAP server list and choose your provider. Select Gmail, then click Validate to grant permissions. Once the read permissions are granted, click Next. You can also pick another server, like Zoho Mail. Or choose Other, and enter a custom IMAP server URL. On the destination screen, set the backup folder path. Browse and select the destination folder for your PST. Choose the maximum PST file size. Then validate the destination settings. Once the file system permissions are set, click Next. In the Users tab, click Download Template. Save the CSV template to your computer. Fill in the source user, password, and set it to True. Back in the tool, choose Import Users and upload the CSV. The users are imported successfully. Click OK. Your source account now appears in the user list. Select the user, then click Validate. Validation completes successfully. Click OK. Now click the Start Backup button. Review the available licenses, and click Start. The backup starts successfully. Click OK. You can watch the progress in the Backup tab. You can stop the backup anytime if needed. After it completes, you can rerun, retry failed items, a full backup, or a delta backup. Download the backup summary or the detailed report. And open the export path to find your PST file. That's the full process, and the same tool also exports to mbox, EML, Message, and PDF. Here's the author's verdict. For a small mailbox, Outlook's manual method works fine. But for larger or business-critical backups, always rely on the SysTools software, for both Windows and Mac OS, to save time and ensure data integrity. If this helped, like the video, subscribe for more tutorials, and tap the link in the description. Thanks for watching.